Missy, and today I'm here to share with you guys my May book haul. I do not plan on purchasing any more books this month. I do, however, have a pre-order coming in on the 10th, so next week, so I won't actually put this up and upload it onto YouTube until that book comes in, but I did want to unbox this other stuff today so I don't have to do all of it later. Okay, so first things first, let's go over the library books. So I have 4 library books here, and I told you I only borrow graphic novels now because I have too many actual books to read from my shelves, so I don't want to do that anymore. All right, so the first thing I have here is At the Mountains of Madness by Lovecraft and Colbard. Now, this is what it looks like on the inside. I'm not quite sure what this is. I do know that I told you earlier that I'm not actually looking to see what these graphic novels are. I just type in graphic novel into the search engine on my library website, and then I come and I just select any graphic novel that is not a superhero. And so I add it to my cart. So I'm excited to read that one. And then I also have Giant Days by Allison Treeman and Kogar. This is volume 1. I've heard people talk about this and they said they really liked it. So I can't wait to check it out. I'm guessing it's about a girl in college, maybe? I don't know. Excited. Also, I've been waiting, not forever, but I'm super excited for this. And this is Amulet Book 7 by, what's his name? Kibuishi. And this one is called Firelight. Volume 6, or Book 6, I read on NetGalley, so I didn't actually read the full completed copy. And this one is completed. So far, we're trying to still figure out what the elves are going to be doing to the world that these creatures live in. And then, of course, the brother and sister are still trying to help this other world fight against the elves. And then I have Paper Girls Volume 1. I already talked about this graphic novel in my April wrap-up, but I didn't get to show you any of the pictures on the inside, and I had requested this from the library and then I just forgot to unrequest it. So it's all of the panels are in a really pretty pastel color. We have lavenders and like peaches and blues and stuff. So yep. It was okay. I gave this one 3 stars. All right, next I have here a book that was given to me by a coworker, and that is 8 Days to Live by, God, my fingers look gross. 8 Days to Live by Iris Johansson. Now, when I went to go look this book up, I found out that it is book 10 in this thriller series. And if you guys have either read the series or have read this author, do I have to read it in order? I know a lot of series like this adult like thriller series, it's the same main character just doing different kinds of crimes, so I don't know if that's the case and if I actually have to read it in order or not. Because if I do, I will just get rid of this book. If I don't, then I will keep it and check it out. She said she liked it. So there's that. Alright, next I have a couple of books that I purchased at the swap meet here in San Diego. We needed to get some stuff, and of course I had to stop at all of the book tables. And so the first 2 are leather-bound books that I had to buy. And the first one is Herman Melville, and this is by Peerage Books, is the publisher. And this is Moby Dick, The Confidence Man, The Piazza Tales, and Billy Budd. I currently have Moby Dick on its own, but I couldn't pass this up because it was $5, and so it's so pretty. And it's got the gold edges. I don't know. I like gold books. They're cool. If you guys have read any of these other stories, let me know down below if they're good or not. And then the next leather-bound book that I bought, again for $5, is John, oh, I bonked my face, John Steinbeck. I don't own any of his books on their own, but this one includes The Grapes of Wrath, The Moon is Down, Canary Row, East of Eden, and Of Mice and Men. And so the only book that I have read is Of Mice and Men, which I thought was super sad. I think we might have touched on a little bit of Grapes of Wrath, but I don't remember fully any of the story, and then I haven't read any of the other ones. And this one is also gold, and it's published by the same publisher, which is Peerage Books. And again, $5. I think that's a good steal. I mean, there's the end pages. It's nice. It's a nice, thick, well-constructed book. And so if you're going to get completed works of anybody, you might as well go with the leather bound, because at least it'll last longer. Paperbacks tend to break. So those are my classics for this trip. And then I stopped at a dollar table and I purchased Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. Now, when I first heard of this book, it was on Goodreads, and there is a girl who writes reviews, or at least is super famous for this particular review. I read it. She gave this book 1 star or 2 stars. She said it was absolutely terrible. It was like Twilight, but with witches. And so I read the entire review and decided that I needed to read this. If she hates it to that point, then I want to find out all about this series. And it's 3 books. This is the first book. I can't wait to pick it up. I'm dying. I will leave that review down below. And if you comment on a review on Goodreads, then you always get notified when other people comment on that particular comment that you already did. So this review is famous because I constantly, at least once a day, get notified that somebody else looked at her review and left a comment. So yeah, totally looking forward to this book, and if I like it, then I will get the other 2. All right, and the last book that I purchased from the swap meet for $1 is Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I've been dying to get this book. This is a YA thriller, like a mystery thriller, I think, and again, look at that. This is an uncorrected advance proof. So this is an ARC that I bought for $1. I buy lots of ARCs for $1. People just don't care that you're not supposed to sell them or whatever, and I end up buying them because I know I can't go to the swap and be like, hey, that's an ARC, so you just need to give it to me for free. You're right. But I'm super excited to read this. I've heard people talk about how good this is, and I own Jennifer's Alien books. Why can't I think of their names? And I own White Hot Kiss on my Kindle, and I still haven't read anything by her, so maybe I'll start with this and then work my way down. Alright, so those were the books from the swap meet. Next, I have an Amazon package that I told you guys last month that I was waiting for, so I will open that up. And this one contains 3 books that I'm super excited about. There we go. The first book in the box is The Neverending Story by Michael End. Is it Endy or End? I don't know. It's translated by Ralph Manham. The Neverending Story and The Labyrinth and Princess Bride are my 3 favorite movies from when I was little. Oh my goodness! Yay! The font is in like spring green. How pretty. And there are some illustrations in here. Just a little bit. I have never read The Neverending Story, but I absolutely loved the first movie. The second movie was trash, but the first movie was epic. And so I cannot wait to read this. I wish it was a hardcover with the, you know, I don't know what they're called. It's not the Oberon? With the snakes eating each other. Anyways, I always wanted that cover from the actual library in the movie. I thought, how beautiful would that book be? But I got this one. It's hardcover. I'm excited regardless. It is like a, I don't know, like a brick red and a yellow, and there's no end pages. So yeah, super excited. I wish the dust jacket fit. It's too big, and so it's just flopping all over the place. The second book in this box is called Hateful Burden by Natalie Gibson. This is book 1 of the Carrier trilogy. I purchased it because that lady has her face scratched off. And I need to know more. And on the back it says, evil has no face. So, yeah. I'm assuming that books that look like this are self-published. Am I wrong to think that? I don't know. This is Ishtar Books. Maybe it's like indie books that are published like that. But I'm really, really excited to read this. This is paranormal horror. And yeah, it's really short. And the very last book in here is Gathering Deep by Lisa Maxwell. This is the reason I purchased these 3 books. I did read her first book called, I don't know. I'll leave a picture here of her first book. I did enjoy it. It's about a girl and her family, her mom and dad. They moved down to Louisiana to be caretakers of this plantation that's being turned into a museum. And the girl ends up meeting a voodoo lady who has these powers, and then a bad voodoo lady who is trying to like take over. And so this is the sequel, and I really liked the first one, and I don't own the first one, but I wanted to read the second one, and the sequel was not at my library, but this was $5 on Amazon, and so I said, what the heck? Oh, it's Sweet Unrest. That's the first book. So I decided, hey, I'll just buy it for $5, and then I'll just purchase Sweet Unrest later and just have them on my shelves. And it's paperback, so it was cheaper. Yay, can't wait. Alright, so that was from Amazon. And then I have here a, whatchamacallit. You guys know what this is. This is a Stephen King book. I bought another one because I had to. And so I want to own them all in this edition. I have had at least 10 people talk about these editions and wanting to know how to get them. I have also told a couple, like 2 people, exactly how I had gotten these books and where I found them and everything. So if you guys will bear with me for a week or 2, I am going to make a video on how to get all of these books. I just need to download some software because I don't have it where you can just record from your actual computer. But when I do, I will make the video so you guys can get all of these books yourselves because they are really pretty. Alright, so I purchased Christine. It is a peach colored, I love it that they are colored. So it's peach, and then the spine is like an apricot, or maybe it's apricot and then peach. I don't know. I was complaining to you guys that the ones that were colored on the front didn't have a colored spine. They had a white spine, but I lied because Christine is colored and colored. So I'm super, super excited for this one. And I thought Christine was a short book, and this is like 750 pages as well. Oh my god. Christine is also a story that we're going to be reading soon. That's why I purchased it. Alright. The very last 2 books I have here are from somebody. I can't figure out where they came from. I looked it up on my email. I looked it up on BookTube. I looked it up on Goodreads. I must have either requested this or it's unsolicited and some author publishing house sent it to me because I can't for the life of me remember what these are. But let's just double check, shall we? So this one is Good Night's Sleep by Jack Fullman. Okay, so I did talk to Jack, or at least someone said that I should read this. This is a horror novella, and it did sound really, really good. So I did actually say yes to this one, Good Night's Sleep. Because it is so short, I do tend to read this ASAP and then get back to you guys and let you know how I liked it, so that way you guys can get a copy if you wish. It is by CreateSpace. And yeah, it was from, was it from Amazon? No, it was from CreateSpace. Alright, so yay, I'm excited for this one. I forgot all about that one. And then this one, definitely I have no clue. It looks like somebody wrapped it up themselves. I don't know anything about it. Okay, let's see. Can I open it from the bottom or the top? Alrighty. It says, "Good day, Missy. Please find enclosed two copies, that's not how you say it, 2 copies of Crimson, 1 paperback and 1 hardback. I'm sorry it has taken some time to get to you. The hardback copy sold out, and as I use print on demand, it took some time to get new copies. I hope the addition of a paperback version sets things right. Kind regards, Laura Foster." So the author sent me 2 copies of her book, Crimson. Again, I don't remember saying that I would take a book, but maybe I did. I'm so bad at that. This is, it says, Dawn Pearson is haunted by a recurring nightmare, a dream warning her of a creature simply known as the Crimson, a fiend with desperate intentions that will stop at nothing to take her. I kind of remember the synopsis now. So what I will do is, because I don't need 2 books, I will keep the hardcover and I will give away the paperback. So yay, that's exciting. All right, thank you, Laura, for 2 copies of the book. That is my book haul for right now. And then, of course, I told you I have a pre-order coming in next week. And once I have that added to the video, I will upload it. Again, thank you very much, Jack Fullman, for the, or CreateSpace, for the novella. And then thank you, Laura, for the copy of Crimson. I do remember talking to you now, but it must have been a while ago because I have short-term memory loss sometimes, I swear. All right, the pre-order has arrived. This is the last book that I am planning on purchasing in the month of May. Well, I totally lie, because Book Outlet just had a Mother's Day sale, and I did go crazy, and I did buy books, but those won't be hauled until June. And so yeah, let's get into the pre-order. I think I already told you guys what this was, but I will share with you guys the actual cover now. This is the first time I'm actually seeing it. I saw it, of course, online, but it's always better in person, and it is The Mark of Cain by Lindsay Barraclough. This is the sequel to Long Lincoln, which I will be reading hopefully this weekend, maybe. I don't know. And as you guys can see, here's Long Lincoln. So it is like a a greeny color, and then we have the Mark of Cain, which is more of a bluey color. So they do look gorgeous next to each other, but the colors are a little off, but that's okay. Ew, I love that girl. Can we get a close-up? Is it gonna do it? I don't know. She looks creepy. I mean, they're creepy here because there's a little kid, but then that girl's creepy too. So yay, they look gorgeous, and I love them. And let's check underneath the dust jacket, shall we? Just black, just black and white. No cool end pages, just black, but hey, I don't mind that. Is there anything cool for the, nope. Oh. Not all books come with chapters, and this one doesn't. It just has headers on it for like a transition into a different story or person talking or whatever. So yes, yay! Last book of the month, and I will now upload this book haul. Hope you guys enjoy. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for waiting. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.